Communications, as we know, is the most important thing that bonds friendship, relationship, familyship, whatever togetherness that you are in with a person. Communication is key in every form of relationship or union. It all started from the beginning of creation. When God created Adam and he created the garden, the Bible says that God will come down in the cool of the evening and have conversation with Adam. Communication is key in every form of establishment that you have with a person. Let's take a break and I'll see you right after this break. Yeah, so hello family and welcome back to the channel. This is the channel's Julieta Rephrasing It. My name is Mrs. Julieta Agata Kwe, and if you are new on our channel, we say welcome, we love you. This is the Julieta Rephrasing It channel where we talk about random things that affect our lives. We don't want the things of the old to affect our current lives because we know that this generation, we are far ahead in many things. We are trying to rephrase things of the old to suit this current generation. The way that our parents lived before is not the same way that we are living now. So we just have to upgrade every form of information. We are here to rephrase things that affected our parents, our forefathers, that those things will not also affect us because we are still using the same style that they use. Today we're going to be talking about how do we communicate to our partners that seems as a communication or as nagging, or ways that our partner consider what we communicate to be offensive. So I firstly want to start with ways that we communicate to our partners, ways that you communicate issues that you have in a relationship with your partner. Say for an example, your partner is the person who's not very much attached to daily communication, like staying connected with you through text messages, calls, voice notes, whatever form. But you are the person, on the other hand, you are very much attached to communication at every level. You want to be involved, you want to be present through the communications. Even if your partner is not calling you, you want them to text you, send you some voice notes so that you feel connected to them throughout the day. Your partner, on the other hand, is the person who is even able to go 2 days, 3 days without talking to you once they believe and know that you are alive. How do you communicate this kind of feeling to your partner so they don't feel like you are nagging or that you are being insultive, that you are just saying something that is not making sense to them? Because the way that you feel at times is not the same way that your partner feels, and the way that you want them to get involved into how you feel is also not very much interesting to them. So how do we get them involved with it? All we do is that we talk. We talk about it, but we talk about it at the right time, in the right environment, and we talk about it in times that we know we're going to get their attention. If your partner is the person that takes key conversation early in the morning, and you are the person who, when you wake up from bed early in the morning, you don't want to talk until a certain time because you want to collate your thoughts, maybe you want to remember your dreams, you want to plan your day in your head, and your partner is the one who accepts quality conversation early in the morning. This is something so difficult, but because you are the one who's being affected by this thing, it is always important that for a second you drop what you feel and bring this conversation to the table. Partners who are not involved with deep conversation or daily connection with communications, you are also expected to please give listening ears to your partner, to your wife, to your spouse. And when they talk about these things, it's important that you take it personal. And when I say personal, you take it and make it key. Say that this thing is important. That's why my partner is even mentioning it to me. Don't see it like they are nagging. This one is just complaining again. No. And our second point is, when you see your partner miss call and you return that call through the day, it is not considered as checking on your partner. No. Text you and you reply the message. You go to the store to pick up something and then you call your partner and say, oh, but what else do you need me to take? And your partner say, okay, take X, Y, and Z thing, and you are like, okay, today I check on my partner. No. Checking on your partner is when you are involved in a very busy day and then you remember that you have a partner who's waiting for a message, who's waiting for a call from you. That is so important. It means so much to your partner Not in those situations where you are just there returning the calls and replying the messages and letting people know and letting her know that, oh, she texts me at 8 o'clock in the morning and I reply the message at 10 p.m. She understands that we're busy. No man is too busy for his wife, and no woman is too busy for her husband and her children. Be involved with your partner's daily activities. Be very, very attached to the things that your partner gets involved with. Communicate. Every step along the way is important that you communicate. If you are leaving from position A to position B, it's important that you let your partner know that you are changing locations. Yes, it is very important. It might seem like, oh, it's too much of a burden. I might slip off. Yes, you can slip off. It's considerable, but not slipping off Monday, Saturday, you even slip off on Sunday. No. It leads your partner to overthinking, which affects your relationship. And lastly, we want to talk about communicating key things randomly. You are just in the middle of the day and you remember that, oh, yesterday my husband did something to me, I want to talk to him about it. Let me just call him right now and talk to him. And you just place the call. Babe, yesterday you did X, Y, and Z thing and I don't like it. No. You ruined his day. You are not going to get your favorable response that you want, and you're going to go back into negative energy. You have to wait. They are also having a stressful day and they want to relay it to you, but they are also thinking what state of the day you are in. And there you are just calling them randomly and telling them about something that they did to you, and then you don't like it. No. Partners need to have time that they connect, that they communicate key things. It's also important that partners have quality time after their work day, that they have a review of their day. From the time that you woke up in the morning to the time that you get to bed, you people can find a way to fix the issues that they had today so that it's not repeated tomorrow. Imagine that I also had a stressful day. I come home to my husband and then he also frustrates me the more. And I will just maybe find the slightest mistake to just vent everything that I've kept for 2 days. And that alone affects the relationship. Partners should learn to communicate. Partners should learn to have key conversation in time, not just randomly. And then partners should consider things that makes them feel connected to one another. That overall communication is very key in every form of friendship. Learn to communicate with your partner. If you are the person who's not interested in communication, try to build yourself up and bring yourself to speed with the latest and most affordable form of communication. Voice message. You don't want to text because you feel like you will get distracted with something else on your phone. You don't want to call because you feel like you will not have much to say on the phone. Yes, send a voice note, even if it's 1 minute. Every marriage is different. Every relationship is different. People come with their different norms and different beliefs, but there are certain things that we all share in common. And those things, we have to find a way to rephrase them so that we are not affected. Thank you for staying with me, and I'll see you in our next episode. Love you.